Let's read.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to what he said.
Let's read.
Living the dream.
Let's read.
Actually, I have no idea who just said that. Whatever. Someone said, let's read, and that is what we're doing. Living the dream. Wait, God damn, we're not reading
No,
the
we
dream.
aren't.
That's reading.
God dang it.
Nero.
I'm getting everyone's hopes up.
We're reading Armed
Stop
with...
doing that.
Yeah, I know, we had to wait for Sunsby to get back from Texas before we can do more Living the Dream. Anyway, Armed with Wings. Commendation. Redone. Culmination. Redone. The Storyteller 3679. The story contains gore, romance, sad, dark, and crossover. And it begins with the introduction paragraph of Ryu and Ace land in the middle of Equestria. Black Mist, one word, the ancestor of all evil, wants to plunge Equestrian into eternal chaos. Will Ace and Rio, the legendary warriors of light and darkness, prevail? Or will their alter egos kill them before they even get to Black Mist?
Oh god, alter egos.
Light warriors, revive the orbs!
God. Alter egos, we're dealing with more multiple consciences.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so,
Oh, dear God.
actually, quick switch up. Mirror,
Now we just have to wait for Pinky to get rapey.
Alright, oh god.
No, maybe it's just secret identities.
Urge
I can
to
just-
kill.
I can just
Rising.
real time.
By night, Rio and Ace. But by day, actual well-developed characters.
Not really.
Fighting me by moonlight.
Maybe it's Ace in the sheets,
by
Rio in the
daylight.
sheets.
Never, let's read midnight.
Read Let's.
Let's read.
Let's read
Let's lead.
Chapter 1 and only.
The ones.
A young man, about 17 years old, was knocking on an old oak wood door of a stone cabin. The young man wore a cobalt armor with magical properties and leather pants. A hilt
One of
was
those
swung
ones.
around his waist,
Assless
and a
strap.
sword made of X-steel.
X-Steel.
The X
I'll
makes
read
it
this.
cool.
X-steel is combined cobalt and steel that weaves and crosses to make layers of X-steel to make it stronger.
That sounds
So-
like it's
so wait,
weaker.
X steel is made using X steel.
Yes.
X-steel can
No,
cut
X-steel is
through
made with
almost
steel and
And Cobalt. The Cobalt is
Cobalt.
the X. And
Wouldn't cobalt be that make it weaker though?
yes,
probably.
Because Cobalt is
Yeah,
fucking
and-
shit.
Or it would make MLP commentaries.
X-steel
Okay,
can cut through
wait.
almost anything because of how it's made.
Alright, Austin, I'm gonna... keep going, I'm going to look up...
Okay, I was just
Can it
trying to
melt
check
steel
if
beams?
cobalt and steel was an existing alloy.
No, it is
Oh.
not.
Fucking day.
In fact,
Yeah.
Cobalt is like nickel.
Okay. There we go.
Recording now.
The hilt and handle of the sword was made out of obsidian, which would mean that
Oh.
every time he swung the sword, the hilt would probably shatter because obsidian's kind of fragile.
Yes.
Actually,
hands.
no. Obsidian is fairly
holds-
sturdy,
no.
but only in the
holds a
way
good-
that if you make it for the blade, it cuts
It's
through things
brittle.
like freaking.
Well, yeah, it holds an
It's-
edge very well. It
It's
has
brittle.
poor shear strength.
It's
Yeah,
like
but
diamond.
that's kind of why people use it to make. That's why people used to make it into
Yeah.
like scalpels, because it was really good for just
Yeah.
cutting through
Yeah.
things
Well,
really fast.
yeah, with a scalpel, you're not going to hit a bone, which could break it. You're not going to have the whole force of the sword hitting on the
It's only
On the
good for
hilt.
small little
yeah.
blades.
Or
Yeah.
the things that the Aztecs
Aztecs,
had, where it's
yeah.
like it's a stick with a bunch of bits of obsidian in it. That
Yeah.
would work because it breaks the main structural part still there.
Yeah. In fact,
Yeah,
the
whatever.
point
It's
is
absolutely it's terrible at structural parts, but good at an edge. That's why he's using it for a structural part only.
Yes.
The old oak wood door creaked open, and an old mage by the name of Azura waved for the figure to come in.
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura, it's the grand champion.
Oh my god.
Standing here next to me.
Wow, that was actually kind of awesome. I've not heard anything like that in a while.
The freaking adoring fan from Oblivion.
Yeah, wow.
Azura and the figure went inside the old stone cabin. It was damp, but the room was warm from the roaring fire pit in the corner.
In the corner.
Yeah, they don't have a fireplace. Instead, they have a fire pit in the corner.
That's weird.
Seems
Where
very
it will
efficient.
heat the most. Yes.
Alright, fire pit in the corner.
Azora sat, capitalized, on a chair, which was handcrafted and pretty to look at. Azora's voice was cold and serious.
Good news, everyone. Did you hear the news, Rio?
The figure replied quickly. Replied and quickly are capitalized, so I'm assuming that's the name of another character.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it true?
Azura responded, again, responded's capitalized, as he took off his mage hat.
I like to imagine that there are just like 20 different Azuras sitting around in this place, and they all have different names.
Yeah, that was Azura.
Everyone knows what like a
Azura-
wizard hat looks like.
Azura.
That was
Mage
Azura
hat,
Sat.
though.
Azura sat.
This is
This
Azura
one is-
Respond.
Azura
assume,
responded. The next one is Azura pulled.
Yes.
Oh my.
Afraid so.
Hi, Afraid So. My name's
Azura
Fire.
pulled, capital pulled, out a glass orb. Within it, 6 ponies were having a picnic in the summer breeze.
I'd like to keep all of my ponies in tiny orbs.
For a second there, I thought picnic
you
said
know
something
Azura
else.
pulled.
Would you like to
You
see
know
my
Azura.
ship in a bottle collection?
You know,
I'd like
you
to
have
point out-
really weird hobbies, Azura.
Yeah, right, read the next line.
Rio, the figure, chuckled and said, "Everything
Those are
but
all
and
three.
said is capitalized."
So
Those
Rio,
are
the
all-
figure, and Chuckles all say,
Who are these characters? They're introducing
You know,
it too
the figure
fast.
chuckled.
We got I'm Afraid So, we got Azura Responded, we got Azura, we got Replied Quickly.
We got Azura sad, we got Azura pulled, we got Rio the figure and chuckled.
Azura responded.
yes.
Azura responded, says this.
You know, the figure chuckled and said.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
wait,
crowded
hold on.
cabin.
Where are we
I'm
now?
right, that's you.
Who's
You're
really
at
doing?
I'm
I'm
suppose.
I'm supposed to save that world?
Azura responded.
One line
Yes. Do not be. Yes, do, my dear cousin, not be fooled, his brother, by the world's look to be there. This world's look to be there. There is always darkness, danger lurking in the shadows.
Rio fell quiet, noticing that Azura was serious about this.
Which one?
Look at the way this
Well,
story's
presume-
formatted. Every single line is its own paragraph.
How much dial?
This isn't a story, this is an epic.
Yes.
I think
The
I
epic
think this
of
might be
Azura.
Azura too.
Call Lyra. I think we need some lyre music in the background to go with our
Even the
thing.
stuff that isn't dialogue is its own paragraph.
So Rio fell quiet is the next line.
Ryu.
No, I said Rio fell quiet, noticing that Azura was serious about
Oh
this.
yeah, okay. So Zora keeps on talking, right? Black mist has invaded this world and threatens to plunge it into eternal chaos.
Black Mist sounds like an early Image Comics villain.
God, yeah.
You know, probably fought Youngblood at some point.
I find it funny that Mist is not capitalized though.
Well, it's all one word.
I know.
Like,
If it was,
I'm
it
not
should have been
thinking This
two.
guy is like the fucking advisor guy from the Legend of Zelda CDI games. Do not be fooled.
Yeah.
Darkness lurks in the shadows.
My boy.
Rio stood. Okay, we found Rio's last name. It's Stood. Rio stood from his chair and cursed, kicking the chair over on its side.
God damn it!
Fucking hell!
It's all the chair's fault.
Stupid chairs! God damn it!
chair.
Azura responded. Stop. Stop.
Azora grew
Technically-
silent as Rio started to question Azura.
Which
The
one?
other Azura.
So I believe this is Rio now.
Time Knight?
You know that no one can defeat Black Mist. He is the ancestor of evil.
Parenthood
No, this.
makes you indestructible.
Yes. I know this, but he can be defeated in one way.
So hold on.
And-
You
but-
know that no one can defeat him, but he can be defeated in one way.
No,
Bad
the,
news,
the
everyone.
person.
You
the
cannot
person-
kill Black Mist. Good
No,
news,
falls down
everyone.
the stairs,
There is
he will
exactly
die, though.
one way to kill Black Mist.
No, it's not that. It's he can't kill Black Mist, but his friend Butt can.
Yes.
Azora replied.
Oh God, we got another one.
I think this is...
Azora
the real
responded,
Azura-
Azora replied, and Azora pulled.
Will the real Azura please stand up?
Is Azora replied related to replied quickly?
Probably.
Maybe.
Replied quickly, like it said his name in Japanese.
Flatly.
So he said his surname first.
If this was a longer story, you could just make a counter for how many Azuras there are.
And there's more Azura bits here. Okay, so he can be defeated by the true being of light and harmony.
Rio looked at the mage with a sarcastic look.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. And who is the true being of harmony in that childish world? That's a
Who
question.
is in that childish world? Grammar. That's
That
really
is-
all.
That is two sentences.
MLP is for little
One
girls,
of the
guys.
half of it is a question, and the other is an exclamation.
Yes.
And
1 second.
There are
Azora.
rules to this language.
Azora raised his voice to overcome Rio's.
Yes.
All
the
right,
true-
Duhad, you just shout over Time Knight.
Yes, the true being in that world, and you already know who you are. The true being of light.
Rio
Exposition,
responded
exposition.
sarcastically.
Yeah, and Ace is the true being of darkness. Yeah, and Ace.
Oh God, we got another
I thought
Rio.
Is
that
that-
was an actual fact? Why is he being sarcastic
Yeah, that's
about
a.
that?
Wait, no, it's wait, no, yeah, that's
Unless
probably-
Yeah, and Ace.
Unless the sarcasm's
Yeah.
to the you already know. It's like, yeah, I know. Why are you telling me what I know?
Yes, which would make this bad writing either way, but
Yes.
it's kind of dumb that he's going like, yeah, duh, and Ace is the true being of darkness. He is. I know. I'm
Allow
being
me to respond.
sarcastic.
Allow me to respond to your bizarre exposition with bizarre exposition.
This is like a Shyamalan film.
Azora
hold on.
nodded, and there was a knock on the old oak door. Then a man with a black trench coat and more leather pants, with several bandages across his right eye, and a rapier in his left sheath.
So he has
I think
Why
this should be
did this
Nero.
right
This
sheath
should
as
be
well?
Nero.
There's
This
a
should be
huge
Nero.
fedora just tilted over his eyes.
Now,
Literally.
he's not cool enough to wear a fedora.
Let's take the leather
He's gonna wear a
back.
trilby.
Azura.
That's that hat you see hipsters calling a fedora. That's not a fedora.
No, but he's wearing a
Nobody
black
wears-
trench coat. That makes
Nobody
him
wears
a,
fedoras.
milady dude, bro.
Yeah, that's why he'll be wearing a trilby, not a fedora.
Either that or it makes him
Fedoras?
want the Columbine
That's what
shooters.
Indiana Jones wore. That's what
Alright,
Clark
Hero.
Gable wore.
I'm
Pictures were
playing
trills.
certain members of the main six, so
Hmm.
this guy is not me.
So
But
who is
it either makes
Whoa.
this guy a fedora tippy guy, or it makes him one of the Columbine shooters.
Oh god.
Oh.
Either way is bad. Mirrorlurger. You played this guy.
Okay, sure.
And Lord and Anus. Yeah.
Right on cue, huh?
Rio crossed his arms at the remark.
Oh god, there's another Rio.
Rio Cross.
Rio Frost.
Next we're going to
How
have Rio
long
de
have you-
Janeiro.
Time
This is written on someone's phone.
How long have you been listening, Ace?
How long have you been listening, Ace?
Why should you care, Square?
Ace said while walking over to the two men. Rio ignored
As in another person.
Ace's reply and turned his attention to Azora.
So many people.
Azora was conjuring up a portal to the world, and Rio and Ace watched.
Which ones?
All of them.
Rio put several healing potions
They
and
must be in the
flasks of
mirror
water
pool
into
cave.
his pack.
This just reminds me of
They're
that
in the
one Calvin
mirror
and
pool.
Hobbes comic where they go to like, it's like, okay, maybe if we go to 8 o'clock Calvin and Hobbes, they'll have this section done. It's like, okay, do you have it done? No, I thought you were supposed to do it. I know whose fault it is. It's 7:30's Calvin. So they go back and there's just like 3 different Calvins that they only refer to by the time they were at arguing.
That is actually what is going on here. Also, I love the. I'm imagining this entire thing with Ryu being Ryu from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Complete with idle animation instead of standing still.
Yes, it is sort of like,
Okay,
Ace,
so-
who did not bring his pack, assumed that the world would have their own food.
Ace
And
who?
obviously, a
have
world
to-
having food means that you'll be able to eat that food, that you'll be able to say,
They better
tell
have their
what-
cigarettes
what's
too.
edible from non-edible stuff.
Another Asura.
You're gonna eat the
Ace.
bad berries and die of dysentery.
I just
It's all right,
realized it's
Rigel.
almost halfway through the story, and we're nowhere near the MLP.
well, we're almost at the MLP, I think.
I know.
It's all right, right,
Ace
Joe. Whenever
who?
I'm
It's
feeling a
happening.
little,
Ace who? The
whenever I got the munchies, man,
the
I just like
lesser-known brother
shoplift,
of
bro.
Dr. Who.
Yeah.
Ace.
Azuru.
Azora finished the portal and said to the two,
You
Azura
will
Zura
conquer
finished
each.
is the portal.
You will now you will undergo a transformation when you enter. It will turn you into ponies, but you will still have your stuff.
Yeah.
There is no time. Your sword is enough.
Oh my god.
So I just you have this wizard, very serious, very old, but you'll still have your stuff.
No, it's even
that
funnier that they just take it so well, and they're just like, "Yep,
Oh, I guess
We're gonna
we
try
can
this.
For some reason,
Transform
when you
into
go to this
ponies.
portal, you turn into ponies.
Ryu,
But don't worry,
we're gonna be
you're
hung like
still
horses.
gonna have your stuff.
what's
Ace
wrong,
secretly
Ken?
watches MLP and he's really insecure about it.
Does
What,
the
Ken?
crossover tag even work if it's with your original universe design specifically for this fic?
I don't know.
Probably not, but who really cares? They probably just thought, oh, this is probably a crossover with something I've never
Maybe
heard
they
of.
have a fanfiction.net, fanfiction.
Well,
Rio nodded, and Ace stepped toward the portal. Ace was the first to go into the magical portal. That makes sense, he's the only one that stepped towards it. Seconds later, Rio, not capitalized, followed him. Ace awoke in soft grass with Rio lying beside him.
Laying beside him.
Laying beside him. The two looked at
Either
each other.
sexy.
Longingly began to caress each other. The two looked at each other and shrugged. They have gone through worse transformations. Ace and Rio both had their regular attire on, and their swords still in their sheaths.
Oh my god, they're wearing human clothes.
yes. This horribly baggy, ill-fitting clothing.
Yeah, we've been through worse transformations. Remember
Yeah,
that time when Ace was turned into a coffee
Slug.
table? And,
Remember that
Theo
one
was
time
turned
when I was
into a
Well-
goldfish?
Yeah, damn it, you stole it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find that human in Equestria fic where the human was transformed into a chair.
Oh my god, that's great. Did you mean hands? No.
No.
I do know one where
say
a
that.
human in Equestria Fic is where a human got turned into Rarity's plate. It's like this
Yeah.
one.
I remember this one fan fiction where this one guy turned into a dog so he could seduce Twilight. Wait.
Oh,
Oh. Ace observed his surroundings, and Rio was eyeing a nearby town. Seductively.
GIF.
Rio
I know the
called
name of that town, so I may seduce it.
over Ace. He ran over to Rio, and the two walked towards the town. As they arrived, a pink pony, ironically,
Wait, so
whose
the,
name was Pinkie Pie, all lowercase, confronted the two.
It
No,
would be
that's
ironic
actually-
if her
No,
name
that's
was
not
like,
her
irony.
name is Arrived.
Ironically.
I don't think they're saying that it's ironic that her name's Pinkie Pie.
I think it's ironic
just
that her name's
ironic
Arrived.
that the pony that showed up when they arrived was pink.
Either that or the pony that showed up was named Arrived when they arrived.
I think he really thinks that,
That
naming
would-
something after its color is ironic when
Yeah.
it's
Which
the
is the
opposite of
complete
ironic.
opposite.
That's
Good.
ironic.
It would be.
Oh, God.
Actually, it would be. It would be a pink pony named Orange Surprise or something like that.
Yeah, or like black darkness.
A pink
I don't know,
pony,
I'm just
ironically
imagining-
named I Hate Pink.
No, I'm just actually imagining now, like the jam version of MLP in which like Pinkie's parents like Pinkie like kind of goes over to Twilight and is like, "Hi, I'm Pinkie Pie." And Twilight's like, "Your name is Pinkie Pie," and she's like, "Yeah, my parents named me that ironically." It's like, oh, okay, that's funny. That's really funny because you're pink and your name is Pinkie, so it's ironic. I get it. God, so clever. It's sounds dumb and lame.
Pinky!
Belial's gonna be Pinky, I guess, right? Is that what we decided on?
Good enough. Go.
Leo, pink it up.
Pink it up.
Nero?
Uptown Pink It
You
Up.
two are new, aren't you? As in knowledge. New.
Yeah, that new is in.
Oh god, another ace!
Ace nodded. Ace Ventura. Ace nodded before Rio could respond.
If there is a live action version of this, I bet Jim Carrey would play Ace.
Gasp! I'll see you two later, bruh.
With that, the pink pony galloped away.
The pony was in the group.
The musician Pink. What?
Yes.
Yes, the musician Pink, pony galloped away.
That's her new hit song, Pony Galloped Away, with no capital letters.
Yes.
Rio ignored the pink mare's plural comment and continued walking. Ace soon followed. Ace and Rio soon bumped into a purple pony.
Played by Nero.
Oh, hello! You must be new. I'm Twilight.
Mr. Twilight.
How did they know that
Rio-
their name was Hello?
Rio introduced himself, but Ace was looking at a twinkle of light in the distance. I don't know,
Rio.
when you meet a new person, just ignoring them to look off at the horizon is kind of an asshole move.
Rio!
Yeah, but
is here.
this is-
My
So
dad's gonna
he's-
catch us smoking in the garage!
Rio!
His name-
His name is here!
No, he's here.
is-
He is
Yeah.
Rio. He is here. So he has Rio. He is and here.
Yeah.
Rio's
All this
name's now
time you
here.
thought it was he, but no, it was me! Here!
Here.
Rio turned toward Ace, and the twinkle of light got bigger.
Oh, they're getting real.
Did-
Look
real,
at that
uh,
lens
um,
flare
yeah.
over there.
I shipped
Did
it.
it grow 3 feet?
Rio and Ace.
It grew 3 sizes.
Oh,
Rio.
baby.
And Ace realized
It's
that it
Rio
was
and,
all...
And
It's Rio
And,
and
oh,
realized.
Ace realized, all caps so far, that it was a void bolt.
Void Bolt.
A void bolt.
A,
Yeah,
Maya,
another-
read the description of
Yet
the
another.
yeah,
Okay.
a bolt of emptiness that can cause massive damage. Seriously,
Is this an
this thing
RPG?
deals 5d6 damage.
Attack the weak spot for massive damage.
And it was headed straight for Twilight! Ace quickly tackled Twilight.
What was it at the board?
Asked Twilight, which I'm sure was a popular blog, who was still pinned by Ace's body.
Living your life. Not like I wanted to.
Everybody is just like repeatedly dying, and then they just get new clones teleported there immediately, and every one of them has a different name.
Yes.
Ace said, pointing a hoof towards Rio, who was standing still.
Rio, get out of here! That void bolt is heading your way, man! Whoa!
That void.
Wow, chili dog.
Wow, this is the
Chili dog.
slowest fucking bolt in
know
history. He like dives
By
over,
now.
knocks Twilight to the
Sonny
ground.
Badger.
Don't worry, I'm saving your life. Looks back at Rio. Oh shit, dude, that bolt is getting really close, man. You should probably move.
Way past
Well, you
cool.
see, it was fired from several light years away. So yeah, it moves at a couple hundred miles an hour. You've been able to see it for a while.
No, Rydell, it doesn't travel at the speed of light. It travels at the
No,
speed
exactly. It
of
travels at a.
It travels at the speed of sound.
Well, no, speed of dark. That's incredibly fast. Because I mean, no matter how fast light goes, it finds that darkness is always beating it there.
Because darkness is not something; it's a lack of something.
I know.
swag.
I don't know.
By now,
Right now,
the
you're pretty dumb.
void
You should've
bolt
known that.
was close to hitting Rio, and many ponies and nearby guards, who are apparently not ponies, watched as the void bolt neared Rio. He is very inconsistent on whether or not bolt's capitalized. The void bolt hit Rio directly in the chest, and an explosion of darkness engulfed Rio. Every pony watched
love
as the
proper
dust
nouns in this.
cleared. Rio was alive and had in
I'm
No.
aware.
He was
No, no,
also-
alive is
Rio. But it was
Rio
I.
found his.
No.
Rio
Alive is
found his
capitalized.
friend.
Alive is capitalized because it's the name of a song by POD, and it just turns out that
It's-
Rio is that song.
Yeah, Rio is the song "Alive" by Pearl Jam.
He had endured the hit and was floating in midair with his sword in one hoof. Ah,
How
crap!
do you
The
carry
game's
it?
glitched. The fix glitched. Rio's just kind of floating in midair now.
Great, this is Left 4 Dead all over
Sword
again.
stuck in his hoof. Every pony cheered, but Twilight was surprised that Rio took the hit like it was nothing.
Well, he did get hit with a bolt of fucking nothing, so I mean,
Yeah.
I was hit with a lack of energy.
You forget, Duhad, it can cause massive damage, though.
it
The
causes
author
massive damage to
even
your
told us.
self-esteem because you were hit with an imaginary bolt. Bang, bang, you're dead! No, I'm
Ow,
not. Yeah, I
my
did.
edge.
I shot you. It does massive damage.
I'm
Maybe
going
because
to
I
hit
have
you with
super
my-
armor.
I'm gonna hit you with my orbital nothing cannon.
No, I have super energy. This is like children on the playground.
Yeah, no, literally, they're just like black missiles just going like, no, I shot you, you're dead. And he's like, no, I'm not.
No,
I've
I got the special
invisible
magical
armor."
cobalt armor, and I have the X-Blade sword, and it does massive damage to you.
So you can't hit me with the shadow bolt. It doesn't actually hurt me, okay? Okay, no, I'm still alive. You can't kill me because I have the armor on.
Okay, now let's go down the slide.
Rio slowly raised his sword to the sky, and a pulse of light and darkness was emitted from the tip of the blade. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power!
I say, hey, what's going on?
Oh my.
The pulse pulled the pony into the distance toward Rio and slammed the pony to the ground. Then
Or
Rio
red.
descended from his hover. So Rio just thrust his sword into the air to hurt a random bystander.
Yes,
Is this JoJo?
yes.
This is the stand user.
This almost sounds like something I would do in like L.A. Noir or something like that. It's like, I'm in the middle of a gigantic chase, just turn around, shoot someone innocent, and keep going.
The figure got up and emerged from the rubble of Earth. A smirk slowly grew on Rio's face as the figure walked towards Rio.
It was me, Dio.
The author really loves the phrase, the figure.
Yes.
And
The
Rio.
figure suddenly charged towards Rio with a void sphere and blasted Rio with it.
I have a void spear now. You can't block this one because it's like a super weapon.
Rio,
I parry it with my
this
X steel
one's
blade
a
with the
circle.
obsidian. Obsidian counters void spears.
This one's
Rio.
a circle.
My dad works at Nintendo.
yeah. Oh, but I think you forgot. Oh no, I'm confusing Ace and Rio because the characters are so distinct.
Your dad works at Nintendo in Japan.
Rio threw his sword at the sphere, and it exploded with immense force. Which it? Did the sphere explode, or did your sword explode?
God damn it.
Probably both.
Rio and the figure chuckled at each other. Ace. No. Rio and the figure chuckled at each other. Ace. Ace is apparently each other. And the other
Ace
ponies
and.
watching were confused.
Just like your audience, author.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's another Rio.
Who's the figure?
It was I, Dio.
It was
I'll be the
me,
figure.
Rio.
You don't die easily, Rio. Do you?
Rio
The figure asked Rio.
Never really was a guy that'd die easy anyways. Cyrus.
Cyrus. Rio's alter ego, a physical alter ego, was trying to kill Rio.
Literally the
Everything
only
but to
two.
kill was started with a capital letter.
Indeed. Also, by the way, there's exactly one comment on this entire fic, and before whoever Mir reads it, let me first begin with a very special introduction to this comment. The Storyteller 3679. Your next line is, I'm hoping to get proper feedback on this redone version.
Here, I'll what? Sorry?
Read it.
Read the line.
Am I reading it?
Read the line.
I
Yeah.
just read it.
Read
No,
it.
no, no. line.
You don't. You
your
need
next
to watch
line?
JoJo. You fucking.
Hoping to get proper feedback on this redone version.
What?
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 Nani?
Here,
And there you go. There's the sad little story of the Storyteller 3679.
I'll give him proper feedback here. Recheck your capitalization.
Are you guys recording?
Indeed, we are.
Yar.
There you go.
Yeah, it's all good.
Well,
We're at the
all right.
end.
Thank you everybody for
Oh,
watching.
good.
We'll see you guys next time.